right, let's get this started, right? I'm a little early, but I think that'll be okay. Hey, Sean, how are you doing this morning? Well, this morning where I am anyway. I know you're all probably all sorts of different times of day, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, fine. Fine enough. Yeah. So, let's see. Today, what we're going to be doing is just designing a small mobile experience. I need a project for something I'm working on that touches upon, you know, a certain set of things, right? A certain prescripted set of things inside of Adobe XD. So that's what this project is intending to hash out. Kind of double dipping, right? Which works out quite a bit. And I imagine a lot of people on Behance do that, right? With Stream, you know, you're working on something to work on something, but also working on it because it's part of the project or something, right? I use this stream to do a lot of stuff like that. And then sometimes I'm just goofing off. So it all depends. Anyhow. Wine 30. Yeah. So, yeah, those who are in the chat or are on the stream, let me know in the chat how you're all doing. Sean's doing well. So that's good. I'm doing well. Yeah, so let's get into it. So I've got XD here, all opened up, ready to go. And it's gonna be a mobile experience. So I'm just gonna choose from these presets here. I'm just gonna do a, just an iPhone 13 Pro. Or 12 Pro. Or 12, or 13. They're all the same resolution, so. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So fast. One of the things I do like about XD is how quick it is. So Sean just knocked out a Create Wave poster. So being that Create Wave is capitalized, I'm curious as to, that must mean something beyond just the words, right? Is that some kind of a competition or? There's so many things, like somebody on my last stream filled me in about a thing called, I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a mermaid, sort of mermaid, like a drawing competition sort of thing. Which I meant to go in and do that, but I had to postpone or cancel that stream. And then I switched times, so now I'm back to this time. You know, in the evenings it wasn't doing it for me, unfortunately. Things get too busy in the evening with family and stuff like that. So I switched it back to the morning when it's quieter, calmer. This seems like a good time. All right, so Sean says Adobe and the Ocean Agency have partnered up for the second year. Work will be shown at the EU and UN if selected. Oh, that's cool. Nice. So is that what they're looking for, are posters? Or can it be like other materials? Other types of designs? Let's see here. What am I doing? Got some notes here. So this is going to be like a little order ahead app. We're just ordering coffee. I'm going to have a splash screen. I'm going to have like a menu screen, a summary, and order received. So very simple little app. So let's do our little splash. And splash begin. So we'll have 2 of these, right? If we want to do some animation between them. Hold down Alt or Option to pull that out. Oh, I hate it when I do that. I'm trying to position it at like 80. And then when I release, it's like, no, 79. No, I want 80. Splash end. Yeah, it's kind of weird with like auto animate. You know, creating artboards is sort of akin to setting keyframes, right? In other applications like After Effects and Animate, Premiere Pro. All right, splash end, and then I got some more pages to do. So I'll separate these. Let's go 400. We got how many more? We got a menu to select stuff, a summary page, and order receive, like a confirmation page. So that's 3 actual screens. All right. So this is going to be the menu page, or let's say selections. We've got our summary, confirmation. All right, there we go. So we got all that stuff. Maybe I'll move these down a little bit. There we are. Very good. Okay. So now I gotta think of like what I want to do. And I do have prepared a logo. Let's see, do I have it? That's, yeah, I can grab it from Finder. On my other screen. Yeah, so let's just drop this right in here. Coffee branding. It's a little Illustrator. Oh, wait, hey, what happened? Oh, you can't just drag and drop? Well, I can open it up in Illustrator, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that instead. And then I'll just copy it, because I know I can copy and paste from Illustrator directly into XD. I'm surprised that you can't actually just drag and drop in there. Very weird. There we go. So yeah, I want this little guy here. This logo. Logo friend. Oh, there we go. Ah. All right. I don't want stroke on anything here. This is an older version of what I am currently using for what I'm dealing with. Right. Come on, guy. I don't want any stroke. It's it's an unclean version of what I'm doing. Yeah, there's no stroke on there. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What are you doing, Joseph? I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and select that group. And I'm gonna just right click and say copy. Oh, I don't get a copy. Okay, I can do a Command C then. Or Control C if you're on a Windows. And switching back to XD. Go ahead and paste that in. Boom! Yay! Look at that. Very nice. Bad Beans Coffee Roasters, established 1976. All right, so what we're gonna do is kind of have this be centered. So we can use our little guides to do that. And what I want to have happen, why does that not look, there's like extra crap in there. Like I said, this one is not the final version of this asset that I'm using in the actual publication. But I'm gonna change my fill background color to that kind of yellow-orange that we saw in the Illustrator file. Ooh, doesn't that look nice? Okay. So this color here, we're gonna want to add to our colors up here. So there we go. It's grabbed everything from the artboard. So that's a nice shortcut to know about. When you do select an artboard, it'll grab all the colors from the artboard and everything that's inside of the artboard. So pretty cool. Now I can just say like, hey, fill color, right? Boom. And I'm gonna do this across every one of my little artboards here. Every one of my screens. It's gonna get that same color treatment. All right. Oops. Yes. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, make sure to save this. Creative Cloud. Bad beans. Save. So the first thing I'm going to do is just do this splash screen because it's going to be pretty easy. Copy and paste, right? And when you're doing stuff like this, if you are doing auto animate, right? Group 5, they're both called the same thing, so good. However, that's a stupid name, Group 5. And actually, before I do that, let's make a component out of it in case I ever want to change it. So I'm gonna select my logo here and create a component. Very nice. It's named component 1-1. No, just call it logo. That's gonna make sense. And if we look in our components right here, there's logo. Now I can remove this main component and just use this component right here. So this is now a component instance. And if I needed to do anything about that component instance, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, again, how is everyone doing today? Say hi in the chat. All right, so we are focusing on the splash screen first, beginning and ending. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, see, this is something that interesting that happens, right? When it comes to, look at that, that's so weird. I kind of love the effects sometimes, but of course it's garbage for something like this, right? So by default, responsive resize is on for most everything. So I do actually have to edit my main component. There we go. And just turn responsive resize off. Now I'm just gonna keep my main component just in nowhere land over here. There's a couple of ways you can do it, right? With main components, you can always just keep them, you know, on a screen, on an artboard, or you can create an artboard that's just for, you know, your different document assets. So you have your main components on there, or you can just do like this and just have your main component just floating out in limbo here. So not assigned to an artboard, which works too. Okay, let's go ahead. I am going to now you see, it's actually like scaling properly now that I don't have responsive resize on, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shrink this guy down, and let's take the opacity down too. I don't know if I want to go all the way to 0. We'll kind of see how it looks. Maybe 20% opacity. And you know, maybe we'll do a little rotation too. Well, I don't know. It's kind of weird. A little bit of rotation. A little bit of rotation never hurt anyone, right? All right, so let's switch over to prototype workspace here. And yeah, so my splash begin. I'm gonna grab a wire here and put it on the splash end. And what we're gonna do, we don't wanna tap here. We just want this to be timed. So for my time, it's gonna open up here. We're gonna want to auto animate. So action, auto animate. And for easing, I want it to be pretty lively. Let's see, maybe something like a bounce. Duration, 0.6 seconds. That might be too long. And delay is really important here. Now it's a splash screen, right? So usually, like, you know, splash screen is for two things. It's an opportunity for branding, right? And it's also a way to tell the user that, like, hey, hold your horses. You know, we're loading. We're not there yet, but just wait. We're getting there, right? So I'm gonna put a little, maybe 1 second delay. All right, let's see how this actually kind of looks right now. We do a desktop preview. Oh, I've got a delay of 0 seconds. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, why? I swear I typed in 1. All right, let's go again. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. And what we're gonna do, of course, with splash end, we want this to go down to our initial screen down here, selections, and we're gonna have this timed as well. We're gonna have 0 delay at this point, and we're just gonna do a transition, a dissolve, not bounce. Let's do an ease in out. So ease in and ease out, right? If you've ever used any kind of motion design software, ease in is where something kind of like starts off kind of soft and then speeds up. Ease out is it goes really fast at the beginning and then at the end it slows down a little bit and eases out. So ease in and out does both. It starts off slow, ramps up towards the middle, and then gets slow again when it goes out. So that's exactly what we want. We want that sort of deal. Duration, make it real snappy. Maybe 0.3, 0.2 might be a lot. Or not a lot, but, you know, quickly. Let's see. I'm gonna reset my rotation actually here. I don't like it. Sorry, don't like it, after all. All right, let's have a look. I don't like the bounce either. Let's do a wind up. See how that looks. And like most like motion stuff, right? It's useful. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, and let's actually make this completely transparent. Yeah, there we go. We did it, everybody. Looking great. All right, so there's my 2 states for my splash page. When you load up the app, you just see the logo for just like a second, and then it's like, goes away. Very cool. So now we got to think about the actual design of our application here. So the selection screen, you're going to be able to select from different, you know, to order some beans. Order some coffee beans. So we're not ordering drinks, right? We're not ordering brewed coffee, espresso drinks, anything like that. We're simply ordering beans, right? Because bad beans, coffee roasters. So let's make a little header here. And yeah, I don't think there's a real need actually for like a navigation really. We'll see. So that's part of this to sort it out. So I'm gonna use my rectangle tool and just drag out a nice little fat header here. How big is this? I can't even tell. 390 by 89. Nope. 390 by 90. And for a fill, let's go black fill. Border, no border. A little drop shadow, just a touch. And you know, I know that, so with XD, like you do a drop shadow and it's got like this very like unimposing drop shadow. And I understand why they do it, because drop shadow, yeah, it's, you know, it's something that can be easily overused, right? But sample from here and just darken it. But the thing is, when you're dealing with drop shadows, you know, you want to be able to see the stupid thing, you know? See, that's a nice subtle drop shadow there. I made it just a darker color of the artboard background. So it's good. Here, Bad Beans Coffee Roasters. So I could always use my logo again. I don't know if I want to, but yeah, I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything, right? Oh man. Let's take this fill, take the opacity down a bit. It's not gonna work. Smart. No, I don't know. Huh? Oh, it's pretty good, I guess. We don't need the logo. Let's remove it. We don't need it. I do want this to be kind of dark. Black. 69%, let's do 70%, make it nice and even. We want things even. All right. So let's put the name of the app in here. And Bad Beans order ahead. Yeah. So we'll use the type tool. Just real simple. Like, what does this thing do? It lets you order ahead. Helvetica New. Now, I'm trying to remember what the heck I used for typeface here. And I may have broken this up. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So what did I use here? I used Abolition Soft. Nice. Okay. Abolition. Soft. Lovely. Bad Beans, order ahead. And you need to order ahead because it's a very popular coffee bean place. Ugh. Need to make that smaller. Center it. Boom. I don't know if I want it straight up white like that, though. It's again sample from... Oh, that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and lighten it up, though. Yeah, just like a touch of that color, right? So, of course, we can add that to our colors if we want to reuse it. And speaking of reusing stuff, let's select both the background and the title of the app, and we're gonna go ahead and make a component out of that. Component 1. No, we're gonna call this header. It's an app header. There it is. And yeah, let's just throw this guy over here with our components on the pasteboard. And then we'll just pull this out. Just like that. Copy. Paste. Paste. Woo! Look at that. Now we've got 3 screens. They each got a header. Very nice. And you know, sometimes I like to have a little framing element too. Let's drill down into this component and just sample our rectangle there. Paste it into the pasteboard. I'm gonna just set it to this bottom here. And yeah, this is just gonna act as a small framing element. But still, I mean, it's fine to, and let's make the height 30. X and Y. Buddy, don't do that. All right, let's make this a component too, because really you should take advantage of stuff like this. Just call it framing. Excuse me. Goodness. All right, we're getting somewhere. You know, maybe what I could do, I got an idea to make this more than just a little framing element. Let's actually put the name of the place down there. Right, so I'll edit my main component, pop in my text as it is right here, but of course make it a lot smaller. And rename it Bad Beans Coffee Roasters. Because that's what we're talking about, right? Bad Beans Coffee Roasters. Let's roast some freaking coffee. Abolition. Let's take it down to 24. Come here. And I'm gonna take this even darker. Yeah, nice. I like it. Okay, let's move you over there. Yeah, there we go. Bad Beans, order ahead. All right, we got our app going pretty nice now. I'm not sold on the color for this yet. I really like how things look kind of like you know, it's like different shades of coffee, you know? You've got sort of like the tan that's sort of like coffee with milk in it, creamy kind of, right? Like especially with like espresso, you know, you get sort of like a very kind of creamy color sometimes. Yeah. And then you've got sort of the other colors that we've got going on here. So I don't know. I'm not thrilled about how light this is right now. Let me see about changing that. Of course, I already set it as a... well, that's maybe going to work out. Let's see. Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better. Whew. Cool. Okay. So we can always check this out, and let's set our flow here. See how it looks. Whoop. Ooh, that's nice. So something else I'm going to do, and I should have done this earlier, is in design, we want to fix the position while scrolling of, you know, the header and the little framing element down there. So that if we do have to scroll, they're going to be stationary. They're going to allow us to scroll very easily. Right. Everybody. Hope you're all doing okay. All right. So, what do we need to do? I want to make a couple selections here, right? So, you choose your beans. And let's put a little text in here. Choose your beans. Makes sense. We're going to have like step-by-step kind of things here. So choose your bad beans. And we're not going to use that same type. I mean, maybe Helvetica is going to work for this. We just want something very... Man, I wish we had a better font selector inside of Adobe XD instead of just names. The good thing is, you know, you work with fonts enough that you start learning the names, right? I mean, I could just do Roboto, even though we're doing it for a an iPhone, right? Sorry, Steve. Go ahead and since I have this paragraph aligned right to the center, I can easily just take this text field and place it right at the edge of each corner. So let's see. Choose your bad beans. Let's go ahead. Oh, well, we are centered, huh? Okay. Sometimes I just... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, these are going to be different on each one because it's different instructions, right? But I'm going to paste this text into each of these here. Order summary. Am I spelling summary correctly there? I'll check it later. What the hell? Let's make these more like headers. Bean selection. Yee, actually, I like thin. Order summary. Confirmation. Speaking of coffee, there goes my coffee. All right, for the bean selection screen, we're gonna create some little cards where you can select different beans. Right. So let's see. Just try out a little card here. And we got 317. Let's make it 320. At 150 maybe. 140. Change that corner radius. A little bit of... what the hell is it? 14? I guess 14's okay. All right. Got the start of a card here. Let's change the border to no border. Change fill color. Just sample there. Just lighten that sucker up. Goody. Let's give him a drop shadow too. Oh yeah. Look at that. What do you all want? Yeah. All right. So there we go. We know this is centered. Pretty good. Let's put it 65 down from there. And gosh, what else should we put? So for bean selection, we're gonna have a card. Maybe just like a checkbox, right? Let's create a little checkbox. I'll just create it down here. We're gonna make it big. Remember, we're on mobile. So it has to be pretty big for somebody to be able to click on it. Give that a just tiny little corner radius of 2. Oh, maybe more. 2's not very much at all, is it? 4. Ah, there we go, 4. And then we'll go and have size of the border at 2. Oh, it looks good. Change my fill a little bit. So this is going to be a component itself, and it's going to have instances that live inside of this, which will also be a component, right? So, what we're going to do is stick them right there. And maybe he needs to be a little whiter. He's not standing out. Let's just make it totally white. There we are. All right, got a little check box. You know, now I'm thinking these are too thin. I mean, that's part of the design process, right? Is you're just trying stuff out. And you know what happens as you're going through and as you are adding additional things and making adjustments and so forth, your perspective changes, right? So you start thinking differently about some of the items and you make adjustments as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and create our little component out of this. Just call this check box Easy enough. But we're going to have more than one state on this checkbox. We're going to have default state, and we're going to have a toggle state. So checkbox, click on it, checks. So it can put a toggle state. That's fine. We can just name it toggle state. Who gives a damn? And then we just got to add some stuff to it, right? So if we double click to go inside, we can now go through and just do a really simple little stupid check. Ugh, ugly. Better? Better. Let's see, where do we want to position this little shit? You know, I was doing it as a, I don't know what you call it. Look at this. It just doesn't like line up at all. Ridiculous. That's pretty close to what I'm looking for, I guess. I don't know. God, none of this stupid shit works out. No! I cannot get this. So here's the thing, like, XD is being a pain in the ass, right? So to hell with it. Well, I don't know. Should I do to hell with it? Oh, you know what? I could use, instead of the stupid line tool, get inside. Let's remove those. Let's use the pen tool. That's gonna be easier, right? There we go. Now we've got a nice check mark, and that's that, friend. There we go. Much better. Oh, very good. And we're just gonna make this black. Well, let's make it a little bit of color in there. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Actually, let's save this color. I like that. It's very rich. Let's apply that color to my border. No, not there. The border, damn it. Okay, well, screw you. No, not the blue. God, stupid. There we go. Nice. Okay. So yeah, there. Let's see how this looks from far away. It's kind of shitty. Let's go in and increase that size a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, look at him. Oh, he's a big boy. All right. You know, I mean, we could do something too where we like, yeah, let's shut up, Joseph. Okay. Let's, I don't like to use odd numbers and stuff, but I think 5's gonna work out better than 6 for the width of my stroke. All right, so this is a main component. I'm gonna drop him off over here. Let's bring him over. 1, 2, 1, 2. Position 20, 20. Select both of these things, make a component. I'm gonna call this product. Guys, that's what it is, right? So yeah, let's drag him over there. Reposition this guy, 60. And yeah, let's start, let's go in here. Well, we don't want to go in there. We want to go in this one here. And actually, put like the name of the beans. So let's see. One lib. I've always thought it interesting that the abbreviation for pound is lb. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But, darkest roast. 1 pound. Let's make it bold. Yes. And then here we're going to do, instead of light, just do regular, right? I don't know. Yeah, looks pretty good. Ah, the darkest of roasts. One, two. 1, 2. And then because of the way type works, we gotta make some adjustments there. Look at this. Like, this has gotta be a bug in XD, right? Just make that a little smaller. 28. Now, can I... Looks like I can do it from here. Yeah, we go. Just want to align that to somewhere around right there. Increase this. Very good. All right, so let's do a repeat grid. Whoop! Look at that. Oh, look at all the roasts we got. Wonderful. Let's do a medium roast. All right, let's make a dark roast. We got darkest. So dark roast. We'll do medium roast. Regular roast. A light roast. Why? Why do a light roast? Yeah. And then we'll have a special roast. Ooh, special roast. Nice. Oh, shoot. You know what, though? In each one of these, right? What is going on here? We want checkbox. Bring it up top. The checkbox. Oh, shit. There we go. Checkbox. We want the toggle state to be off initially. All right, so you can see here, right? There's a problem. And if we go ahead and look at the preview right here, we can see what that problem is. Oh, for one thing. So I need to increase the size of my artboard here. Let's do 1420. So I increased the size of the artboard, right? But we also have our viewport, which you can think of as the sort of extent of your screen, right? Wow. So here we are. We still have a problem. So now if we look, we can see we can scroll, but look at that. It shows up like over everything. Like even though these guys are meant to be static, we can see that this repeat grid needs to actually be at the very bottom. Right? Or no, beans, well, yeah, that's good. Whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little device preview again. Desktop preview, rather. Yeah, look at that. There we go. I can say, like, yeah, I want my darkest roast. Ooh, yeah. Dark roast. Nobody wants damn light roast, but I do want some special roast. And then we're going to have something that's sort of like a proceed button. I kind of wonder if we have like a back and forward sort of thing right here. That might work out. A very simple navigation. Back and forth. Damn, nobody's chatty today. What the hell are you all doing? Say hi. Come on, everybody. It's a live thing, you know? Act lively. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3 other live streams going on right now featured on Adobe's Behance streaming page. And one of them is Kyle Webster. So yeah, I would imagine he's gonna get a lot more views than I am. But thanks all of you for popping in here instead of Kyle's. Because I know I always enjoy looking at his stuff, seeing what's up. Couple things here. I'm gonna go ahead and select this. And wait, do I want to do that? No. Yeah, go inside, select the background, and let's go ahead and do a, oh, that's not gonna friggin' work. I don't want background blur if it's gonna remove everything. We can do that, I guess. All right. Is that even gonna work? I don't know. It's certainly not gonna hurt anything, right? I just want it to blur things as I'm scrolling. And I can't even tell if it's doing that or not. Well, that's okay. That's fine. All right, let's create those. And you know what I can do? I can create little glassy versions of these things. So 99 by 99. Why don't we make it a clean 100 pixels, right? Why 99? 100. There we go. These are almost going to be like little controls, you know, like on mobile games, how they have like a you know, like when you touch things on the screen, they sort of like you get the little controls. That's what this is going to be like. We'll do a little background blur. I'm gonna kill the border. Do a little drop shadow, because it is hovering over there. We want to make this drop shadow fairly pronounced, right? Can we not do drop shadow when we do background blur? Guess not. That's unfortunate. We got background blur and object blur, you know? Let's change the blur to like that. And what the hell happened here? Why is that like... Because of the drop shadow, maybe. Yeah, it's because of the damn drop shadow. Okay. All right, well, we're going to have to go with that. You know what? I could have just put a border on there. Let's do it. Put a border. Ay. Very tired today. Things, you know... Things get strange sometimes. All right, so let's go ahead and, I don't know, make a little triangle. Is a triangle gonna work? That doesn't really, I don't know. I mean, I guess it works in some way. In some weird way, it's gonna have to work. Yeah, there we go. Let's kind of see how this looks. Oh, yeah, you know, oh, actually, let's grab this right here. Just see how the damn thing looks, right? Oh, and I need to fix it to the screen, so it's not floating around all over the place. Actually, I don't need to fix this to the screen. I need to make a component out of it. Just to fix this border first, though. Because I'm not pleased with the border. I want to make it darker. 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 Make a component. Doink. And just call this navigation. Very simple navigation, backwards and forwards. Yeah, so here, you know, I don't know. Jeez. Maybe this is like too big after all. I don't know. Like if I take this, let's make it, I don't know, 72. Let's make it 70. 76. Goes along with Bad Beans Coffee Roasters. Because Bad Beans Coffee Roasters was established in 1976. So it just works, man. Okay. All right, let's go and grab our little friend here. We'll make a copy. Hold down Option, and then we'll, woo, flip him around. Yeah. Copy. Order summary. I'm gonna need it there. Bad beans. Need it there. So yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, should I be... Maybe these are too close together. Let's make another component. See, this is the thing. Like, I want this to be simple enough that I don't have to really keep thinking about these different things, right? So let's make a component out of there. I'm gonna rename navigation to button. It's gonna be nav button. And then this I'm gonna call navigation. Just to make it better. All right, so here, I think what I'm gonna do is actually just put down at the bottom here, my little nav button, just at the very bottom, because it doesn't make sense for people to have access to that if they haven't really, like, you know, chosen anything yet. So we'll put it down at the bottom right there. And then on the other two screens, let's go ahead and put the full navigation. Stop. We'll go 50 up from the bottom. And really most of these are gonna be just, you know, actually screw that. Let's see here. Give me this guy. Pull navigation out. And for consistency's sake, because it's a little weird, right? Not having, we can make an override here. Let's override this guy. Just take his appearance down because he's not enabled. It's like 10%. There we go. Very nice. And here on the last screen, we'll take it down. Let's do, instead of 10, let's do 20%. Because 10's a little weak. Right on. All right, let's go back to our prototype view. And what I want to have happen is when somebody clicks on this little button, we go to the next page, right? When somebody clicks on this little button, we go back. When somebody clicks on this little button, they go forward. And actually the confirmation page wouldn't really have anything, would it? No, it wouldn't. Oh, I don't want it to do that. What the hell? No, no. We don't want to auto-animate. We just want a transition. Just a real simple transition, not a wind-up. Just a dissolve, ease in out. 4 seconds, it's fine. Same thing here. See, it always remembers, you know, that your last choices that you made for stuff like this, and it assumes that you want to just do these. Actually, snap works really well. Let's do snap over 4 seconds. Same thing here. Snap. 0.4 seconds. Not 4 seconds, that'd be ridiculous. Action. Oh yeah, adding more actions. Let's do a snap. What other actions would I want to have here? Oh, audio playback? No. Okay. I have never found a use for that. Not to say that others, you know, that it's not useful for others, but Very weird. Very weird. Getting some weird emails. Ugh. All right, go ahead. Next. Order summary. Next. Confirmation. All right. So really the only stuff I need to really do, and I know I usually only like to do this for like an hour because I've got a lot of stuff to do. So let's try to wrap it up by putting some stuff inside of here. I wonder if on the confirmation screen, I don't know, what should we do for that? We could always have a little animation, right? Little Lottie animation. Man, a lot of these are terrible, huh? And that's always the problem with stuff like this. I mean, I could make a Lottie inside of After Effects and export it, but I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm not seeing anything that looks good at all right there, unfortunately. All right, so confirmation, we're gonna say, and let's actually copy some of this stuff. So here I want to copy just the card, and let's copy actually not just the card, but this too. And we'll just pop it in there. This is gonna be my confirmation screen. So we're being smart and we're reusing elements. Lovely. And this last one here just needs to say like, thank you for your order kind of thing. So I'll copy this, paste that in, and that's exactly what I will do. And we'll make this a little nicer here eventually. Actually, let's go and let's create, because it is weird not having like a way to do this. Here, let's make this. We'll make it a little order again prompt. Isn't that nice? And let's make this kind of obviously a little different. Again, we'll sample from here, just darken it a bit. And in prototype, let's have this go back here. All right, let's check it out. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? Just dropping in. Yeah, most all is well. I hope everything's well with you, or as well as it can be. All right, look at that. Let's get our darkest roast. We'll get a medium roast, and we'll have our special roast. Oh no, look at that. That little button set is overlapping. That's okay, we'll fix it. So yeah, order summary. Yep, that looks good. If we want, we can go back, right? Of course, doesn't remember, but that's okay. It's just a prototype. You want to order again? Yes. Okay, cool. Woo, that's pretty good. Actually, when we order again, maybe... No, Joseph, don't. Just keep it easy. Keep it simple, Joseph. All right, we need to go back to layers and take my navigation down below framing and header. That way, when we're on the selection screen, we're going through. Yeah, the buttons come up, but they're okay. Actually, we need to move them up a little bit too. There we go, look at that. Maybe down a little bit. Because I can't make up my damn mind about anything. Nice. And I guess the last thing we could do is just organize this a little bit better, right? So just line these guys up. Keep them nice and neat, right? And actually, I mean, honestly, we probably don't even need this guy. Because, well, yeah, I don't know, it's fine. Whatever, it's cool. All right, so you know what? Let's move this over here too. All right, everybody. Oh, no, not yet. Joseph, stop. Can't believe it either. There we go. How neat. Look at that. Let's do one last run through. Choose flow 1. Got our splash screen animated. We got our bean selection. I want this, I want that. Special roast. Let's go. Order summary. Looks good. All right. There's my order. Oh, we should say too, pay at the... I keep thinking about things. Pay at the counter. Because you know, right? You can't just get coffee for free. It's insane. Nobody's gonna give you that. Well, they should. No, they shouldn't. Because people deserve to make a living from what they do. And if they're giving away free coffee, the heck is that, right? Awesome. There we go. There we are. That's what I wanted to do today. Now I've got assets for my project. I've got a plan. It'll be different when I finally do it, but that's okay. All right. Well, everybody, thank you, Sean and Matt, for joining. Anybody else who joined and didn't say hi, that's fine. Thank you for joining as well. And yeah, I'll be back next week at the same time. And what are we doing next week? Let's see if I can find out. Oops, no, stop it. I'm gonna... This guy up here. Yeah, there we are, live. Woo! So next week, look at all the NFTs. Yeah, if you go to work and you click on my live stream schedule, You can see the schedule card and the time and everything like that, but you can also see what we're doing. So today we're designing a small mobile experience. That's done. Oh, next time we're going to explore Character Animator. So I don't think I've ever done anything with Character Animator on this stream, but next week, that's the plan. Okay, well, thank you everyone. I will see you next week if you decide to join. Otherwise, I hope everyone has a good rest of your week, and yeah, you know, we're getting through things.